Yeah, it's a CCTV box, and I need to replace these fans. Speaking of which, let me just go ahead and get it plugged in and turned on, and then we'll set up the a little video thing for it. Where's my power? Because this fan, oh man, I'll zoom in so you guys can see it. Yeah, there's two teeny ass fans. There's one here and there's one here, and they're both the same size. This one is for the internal power supply. This one is not. But I just need to see if I can duplicate the sound. So let me get that going.
Hey, thanks for checking out this video. If you like these videos, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. It really, really helps the channel.
Like, I'm just waiting. Like, this fan, like, it is incredibly, like, hot. 4 terabytes. It's a 4 terabyte spinning drive. Oh yeah, this thing has been sitting on a boat, or excuse me, a yacht. So 100% it's going bad. Well, like I said, I'm gonna whip out a thermal camera, and we will go from there. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. The problem is, well, the problem that I saw when I was looking them up online is the Noctua fans require 4 pins. And this is only a 2-pin, but that is 100% what I was looking at. But yeah, I can just figure out like, I don't need the sensing pin, so I'd be able to remove that. All right. Let's set this up. Well, there's only 6 screws for this whole thing. Well, it's not too bad. All right, so today we have something a little bit different. We have a VNT. It's actually a full-on switch with power over Ethernet for a security system. And the customer was complaining of some noise, and he thought it was the hard drive, but it's not the hard drive. It is definitely these fans. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this out, we're going to measure it, and we're going to see how hard it'll be to find like a replacement for this. See if I have any here, and then see what it's going to take to modify this. It's a very simple board. I'm curious. Actually, I don't have power hooked up. I'm pretty sure that if I were to apply heat to this fan would increase in its speed. Yeah, so I don't know if, let's see, can you guys see that? So that's that hot spot you see down here. That's the fan hub. This one is doing the same thing. So I love the fact that you can actively see that is the center of the fan, and it's 50 degrees Celsius. So this thing is definitely struggling. So let's get this out of here. Like, get this a little closer here, but doesn't sound very good at all. So we have a it's a 40 millimeter fan. Even if we go by inner dimensions, it's 35 mil. Is this the same? This is 40 mil. Let me see if I got anything here. Never know. Nope, I do not. So, let's see what the internet says here. Yeah, this fan is a fun swing. 12 volt 0.05 amps. Yeah, Emily, I'll be here. So this should work. Yeah, that should work perfectly. Yeah, but I don't need the sensing pin that reports back voltage. Let me call this guy and say, hey, I can order some of these fans, because I also kind of want to, like, I need to get one of those discharge things for the capacitor, because I want to replace this fan that's in here. Love how it uses just a simple 6-pin, it's a little 6-pin Molex. All right, let's see how well, or if at all, I can replace this internal fan. On this power supply, because it's seen better days too. No, that's what we're looking at right now, and this is just wanting to cam out so it doesn't look like I'll be replacing that. That's just a... Okay, be real careful now. Dealing with something that can kill me in an instant. Yeah, I just realized that as well, yeah. Oh, one more screw that I missed. Yeah, I lose screws all the time. Okay. That's just peachy. Yeah, remember, never open your power supply unless you're grounded. Which I currently am, thankfully. I don't see where this cord is going. So it looks like this cord goes to this control board. Yeah, no way for me to replace that. Maybe, we'll see here. So the problem is I can't remove this fan without removing these screws. No, I just needed a larger Phillips head. It'll pretty much kill you, Emily. Well, you can see the corrosion that's starting to build up in this. That's no good. I'm curious. Yeah, I could probably do the same thing. Surprisingly, these are different fans. They're also different thicknesses. And I just noticed this one has captive nuts that these Noctuas are not going to have, so I have to figure that out. Which I could probably just use some regular case fans, or case fan screws. Yeah, it looks like it. But now that I have this out, I am going to put this back on. Like a smart, intelligent person. You guys didn't know you were dealing with a genius here. Yep, that's why you need one of those the discharge things that I'm talking about. Like that hooks up to your multimeter, and then you touch the positive and negative of the capacitor, and it turns that power into sound and light. You have something like the cord that's something like this that I have running to my mat, that when I need to touch stuff like this, I have a little clip that goes to my body That goes directly to electrical ground. Yeah, I'm covering this stuff back up. I did this side wrong, but that's fine. I don't care. I just wanted to get that closed back up. That's why I'm closing it back up, Em. I'll call the customer. That's the wrong one. And be like, yo, I just ordered some screws. Or I ordered some fans. Just be a few days. They're $30 a piece. We'll get them replaced. It should be hopefully smooth sailing, pun intended. Most people only make that mistake once, you know? I touched the back of a tube TV. That was a fun mistake. So what we'll do is we'll take these fans and we'll cut the wires for both of these kind of in the middle here. And then I will solder on new, like the replacement fans. I'm going to order 3 of them. So that way if one of them doesn't, like if I can't do it, then I'm only out a single fan. Yeah, I didn't touch the transformer. I touched the back of it. It shot my arm. My arm went from here. My arm went from here to my face very quickly. This is ridiculous. This big box for this teeny fan. I am very aware, but like it's just still comical to say, hey, I got new fans for my computer. Question is, I don't think this one's gonna work. It's too deep. I might have to mount this externally and just like cut this bracket to make that fit in there. I know. I got what I wanted. Like, I'm good. The reason I got these specifically is because it's in a wet environment. No, bro. What's wrong with you people? These things aren't designed to be where it's being used, so I want a little bit more of a robust fan than what they had. Okay? We good? Or are y'all gonna keep harassing me? And not letting me live my life? No, I intentionally ordered this size. I'm not cutting holes in the power. What are you talking about? I'm talking about cutting this bracket. What are you talking about, cutting holes in the power supply? What are you even talking about? Like, this bracket is removable. Were you not here when I took this apart? Oh, you weren't? Look, this bracket. That's it. I'm talking about cutting this bracket. And then literally just putting this here. That's all. That's all I said. Yeah. Wouldn't that be something I should do? Wouldn't it be crazy if I had some sort of material that I could just cover it with? That's metallic. Or maybe I could, I don't know, 3D print a shroud of some sort. I don't know. I got options, right? It's almost as if I actually thought this through. I'm actually curious if this will fit. Oh, they'll actually fit. It can touch the capacitors, right? The capacitors can bend and flex, right? No, I didn't. Again, I don't want to put this inside. I just want to make sure these cables are outside. Y'all are special, okay? The only thing I didn't think through was how to attach this without shorting this and killing myself. Only thing I didn't think about. That's what I'm doing. You know me. Love doing sketchy stuff. Yeah, I should eventually get, if I do more work like this, I should probably get something that has a better insulated handle than this. You know what? I know what we're gonna do. This is a big brain move on my part. Marvel at my genius. The real question is that going to interfere with its ability to be held down? So the only thing that I'm gonna have a problem with right now, like I said, is this bracket, because this bracket has to go back on there. Yeah, because it's got to go like this. Because that lines up with that. I got. You really want to see my Dremel usage, don't you? These new zip ties that I got are actually crap, which is upsetting. Like, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do cable management with them, because they just want to break. Let's get this sheathing off of here. The other problem is I tried calling this guy and his phone number goes right to voicemail, so I have to wait for him to come back in. I have no way to get back in touch with him. I have no use for this thing. Let's just do... You know what I'm tempted to do instead of what I was about to do? He's the captain. He's not the owner. That makes... If you know anything about boating, that'll make sense to you. Let's do that. No going back now. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to grab this ever so gently. Take the end of this off. Ooh, this is going to be a problem. Nah, maybe not. We'll see. Use some thin little guys. Pro install indeed. There's no header on this though. These wires are coming directly off of that circuit board that's in here. Remember. See, what I'd like to do is just do that. And then just put some solder on that and pray that it sticks. But I know that's not going to work. And then just cover it with some electrical tape. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. That's what I'm doing. I'm not using it. You don't have to imagine. You can watch. Talking about imagining when you can just see it in person. Let's see if this will just melt down. We have a fan. It's definitely not doing 12 volts. I'll tell you that much. That's one done. It's blowing in. I set it up the right way. It's the first thing I checked. Now we're gonna have to deal with. That would be something that I would do. I would 100% put it in backwards. So, all right, let's finish this up. I'm gonna have to do like a little bit more work on this. Just to make a little bit better seal. And there we go. So, and that's good to go. Obligatory zip ties. Now, what we need to do, right? It's used for insulating things. Better than factory. Let's look at this. Look at this. Better than factory. All right. So next, we're gonna whip out our Dremel because we need to actually attach. So we need to attach this bracket. And my problem is I don't remember which way this bracket is supposed to go on here. I think it goes like... Bracket goes like this. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take a Dremel. We're going to cut through here. And we're going to cut through here. And then we're just going to go ahead and reattach it to this. Because these go here. So Let us dremel. All right, we're gonna give our obligatory safety talk here. When working with power tools, you can lose a finger and still have a job. You can lose a hand and still have a job. You can't lose your eyes and still have a job. Safety first, kids. Look at this, and just for you guys, I'll whip this out for the next set of connectors. All right, so we rounded the edges a little bit to make this actually fit here a little bit better. This other guy mounted here, it's the top one. This poor power supply now is upgraded with Noctua cooling. You're wrong. It hasn't been hacked together. It just has a better cooling option in it now. Yeah, and you know what? I didn't put one of those in there now, did I? Got to get these fan connectors out. I might just be able to repin this without having to do any soldering. I just don't know if it's going to be close enough, which I don't think it will be. Come on. Oh well, I tried. Before I do this, I should probably, you know, test it just to make sure that it works. And we're good. Why would I do that when I can do this? How often do I get to play with fire on this channel, huh? How hilarious it would have been if I went to go put this in here and it was just too thick. Then I would have said, you know what, Karen, you were right. There we go. All right. Make sure it's still working after I did all that. That plugged in. Let's plug in our HDMI. Switch over to that. We have fan spinning there, fan spinning there. And we've just extended the life of this quite a bit, because we have just a little bit better fans, and these things will be able to ramp a lot more. There you go. And that's it. That's how you replace the fans in one of these. So I used some Noctua, a little bit larger profiles, just because, like I said, I want something that's actually a little bit sturdier for where this is being used. If this was being used in a house, I would recommend getting the 40 by 10s. This is 100% a Chinese company. So if you're using this in a house, I would use 40 by 10s, but because I know this is being used on a boat, then I went with a little bit thicker, just so they have a little bit, not only more airflow, but when it gets really humid outside, these fans will be able to chug through that thicker air. And yeah, they should have a pretty long life, and they're Noctuas, so they're gonna last. So hey, thanks for watching this kind of different video for me. I greatly appreciate it. Hey, thanks for watching that video. If you liked that video, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And I stream daily on Twitch at twitch.tv/SpecVengeance. And yeah, if you want to learn more about my services, check out BradentonPCRepair.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.